here. This is my 120, and I had to get rid of somebody. We had a mean fish. Killed two of our fish, and it was wounding the other ones. So I just pulled them out and brought them to Big Al's, which was really good. They took them in for me. They're going to put him in a tank. They said, you know, they'll teach him a lesson a bit, right? Rules are rules. And then, so he gave me 6 of the smaller fish here, which is fine with me. I like them starting on my babies because it's easier. These were given to me, these guys here, and they're doing well. But I didn't like this fish. He was really a beautiful fish. Just, I thought he'd calm down, but no, he was just territorial. So I had to empty the entire tank out. Take all the stone out, take everything out just to try to catch them. That's the worst thing about these fish. They're really fast. And when you have a tank like this, getting them out is almost impossible. The only way of getting them out is drain the tank and then get them. And the problem is I'm only 5'6", and it's 32 inches deep, so I'm basically inside it. So now the fish are happy, which is nice to know. You can see there's no stress there. And in my 240, the Sum filters are doing a fantastic job on, the 110 or 120 here. As you see, the water's beautiful, and then also here you can see that the water is really nice here. And this is a see-through tank, so in the daytime you see right through outside. And right now I have the drapes closed because it's getting cold here in Canada. So I want to make sure that, you know, I don't need, this is my outer porch, right, of the house. So I changed it into my fish room because we never use it. And so the 240 is doing good. Sums gave me the parts for my other filter. Very happy with them. It's running great. This one's running fantastic. I have on the 80 over here, I have, this one here is an 80 gallon, and it's got a Sum 303. And I bought it on Kijiji for $80, and it's beautiful. The noise you hear in the background is the air pump. It's amazing. You don't hear the filters at all, right? And I have CO2 on both tanks because I got plants in them. Now this tank has been in service now for 8 weeks. These are the new little fishies I got. Well, little scaredy cats, right? Come on, don't be scared of the camera. Come on, that's better. Enjoy the camera. It's good for you. It'll keep you, fed. Anyway, so I got these clown loaches in here, and they won't come out. Right? They won't come out at all. And I can't believe it. Like, I mean, at nighttime, they're out when it's dark. And my loaches here are out all over the place. Right? Well, they're underneath there. I don't know what they're doing now, but they're always doing something. But yeah, the problem with some people, okay, listen to me now. I've been in this a long time. I've been out of the business for 25 years, and I started doing the tanks over again. Now, my 240 here is now going in 8 weeks. This one over here is going on, maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks. I take pride, and it's a lot of work doing it. I don't like people that leave their fish in the dark. Like, maybe, I don't know, these fish will not come out. They're underneath the log. They dug a hole in the log, and they've been there. I haven't seen them in 2 weeks. Every single fish I've ever got, even my shark over here, right? He was a little scared for a week, but he's out now, and he has a great time, and he likes being on camera. Here, smile. Yeah, give a good smile there. You can do it. Come on. Right? They have personalities. But I just don't understand why people leave their fish in the dark. Right? I mean, come on. Give them at least 8 hours of light. Or their light on. Don't use it, say, you're out with the boys in the garage talking guy talk or woman talk or whatever, who it is. I just don't believe that keeping the lights on for the fish is it's terrible. I mean, if you're going to have fish, they got to have a life too. I give them shrimp. I give them worms. I give them the food they're supposed to have. I give the flakes out. I mean, I feed them well. I give them what they want. Listen, Okay, some are caught live. I don't know where mine came from. Well, it certainly came from Africa, and my angels came from wherever they came from. But I mean, if they're not inbred, fine. But at least give them a life, right? Keeping them in the dark is it's cruel to never put a light on. I leave my lights on, believe it or not, for 14, 15 hours a day. But you know what? For 14 or 15 hours a day, I'm in with my fish. Okay, now mind you, I am retired. And this is my past. My children are older now, and so I mean I can't. If you have to go to work, I understand that point. Now going back here, the orange fish, right, which you see there, nice and calm, and which is amazing. That poor guy was tortured for an entire week. An entire week, that poor little guy from the meanie. I called him Meanie. That was his name, Meanie. Right, would just race around and he'd hide in the filters around everywhere else. And you know what? I know they're just a fish, right? Who cares? But to me, if you can eliminate the problem, find the problem, get rid of it, right? I know once they get bigger, they are fighting fish. They're territorial and stuff like that. I'm not used to fish like this, but they are. But I've been watching videos on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. And I think when you have a lot of them around, they don't fight as much. We'll find out. I've got about 30, 35 of them in there right now, 120 gallons. They're all small, right? In this one here, I've got close to. Oh Jesus! I pardon me. I'd say if I have at least 90 to 100 in there, right? And I've had them all since they're babies, like little wee guys. I buy them. I like buying, like as you've seen in the other the 80 tank. The 80 tank's got about that one there's got about 40 fish in there, small fish, right, and a frog, right? So I mean, that's a lot of taken care of. And the plants, holy smokes! I've never done plants before. This is there's plants right there. They don't look like beautiful. They're fake, right? But then when you come into the real stuff, I'm using CO2 on it, putting them in. They're okay. They're 8 weeks. I know that they say the leaves will all die off and then the new shoots are coming up, which they are doing. I'm hoping this is something new for me doing a planted tank. So we'll find out in the future how it's going. I don't want to. I kind of like it. I think the fish like it. I don't really like the plastics, but in that situation, I have to because the fish will just tear it apart, I heard. And every tank I see, they got plastic or something in there that looks pretty good. But, I'm sorry, I'm taking too much of your time. Anyways, I just wanted to let you know that everything going with the pumps are fantastic. The Sums are doing well, all 4 of them. And as I said, I have probably 2 more tanks coming in. A 120 and maybe the 300, and then there's this one that's 24 by 24 that's 4 feet tall. That's going to be an awful weird one to design that one, but there's a place right there for it. We can put it there and we can put one on the other side. So this is really becoming a fish room. Anyways, Tom here, thank you very much for listening to my video, and I'm sorry it's so long, but it all started because enough is enough. Having a bad fish, you gotta just sort of give them away. And so I had to do that. So this whole video started out as, you're out. Thank you. Bye now.